This is U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from Minneapolis. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Out of the gun, Henry. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Jackson keeping it himself. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Shotgun snap to Jackson. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got first and 10 now from the 35. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's going to take this all into about the 31. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. It is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stout all set to send this one away. McCole Hardman now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
First down 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. Brought in, Ty Felton. He gets loose down the right side. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It's going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lamar off the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Running back sent in motion. Jackson now on 3rd. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down throw for Jackson. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. A quick throw, swatted away, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Lamar throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Jackson sack. A loss of 3 yards. And it's
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Stout all set to send this one away. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down by the only safety picked in the first round this year, and that's Malachi Starks.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's McCarthy on first and 10. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Hill now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Just as Hill on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Okay, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Flying down the middle of Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. They motion the slot man right. Here's 2nd and 7. Throw left side, complete. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for 3rd and very short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Hey, Alpha. This one.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Baltimore.
First down, here's Lamar. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Vikings' 36-yard line.
We're at the 2-minute warning, Brock, of what has been a high-scoring game so far. The Ravens driving for a score and a halftime lead. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 36. Andrews has it, working downfield. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop was made at the 5-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Stout all set to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. For the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And They're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Play action, McCarthy. Left side, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens might be able to get some points late after the interception.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Yo. Switch.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Loop knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Stout all set to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
79 Broncos. Yep.
On play action now, McCarthy buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hey, let's go now.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, here we go. Mike, come back team, come back team.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. He put everything he had into this one. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Again, McCarthy to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's a dime look by the Vikings. Third down coming. From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. And even on third down, sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there. They're going for this. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down, Ravens.
Hill now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Offense to the line for second down. Now it's Jackson. We've got a screen to the running back. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Tackle made by Jeff Okuda.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two...
Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out! And the Vikings have recovered!
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 28 out of that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 37-yard line.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. The left side brought in by Hawkinson. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Back to the air, McCarthy. Same guy, here's Hawkinson again. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Vikings, first down. First and 10.
From the red zone now. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the third. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Set up and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Hill now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Hill on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for a second down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. They kick the running back in motion. After the sack, another pass on second down. Completed over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Lamar off to play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Lamar throwing again. They did it! He made the interception! Harrison Smith with the INT!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, McCarthy trying for the deep ball. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Set to kick this away. Hill now to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Running back sent in motion. First down throw for Jackson. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. Free inside the 30. To the 10. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 3.
31. Vikings 28.
Stout all set to send this one away. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now I'm finished, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you soul, but still so.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. This one falls incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Justin Jefferson. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. He'll throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
And the Vikings.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Forced out to his right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And now it's second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Put the body on the line for his team. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
10 yards.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
4 yards.
It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 22-yard line.
Go! Cougar 19.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Hawkinson has it, working that middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a fourth-quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Hill now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun, and give to Hill. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Man in motion here. Play action now with Jackson. Jukes out a 1-stop. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down. Ravens needing 4 points. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Setting up to pass. Andrews snags another one. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Short pass brought in. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. Give right up the gut to Hill. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Here he is to throw. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens have taken the lead late. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week,
And his kick is no good, and that could be a big one, Brock. They fail to push the lead to a field goal. You know what that means now? Even more pressure on their defense. Stout all set to send this one away. Hardman with a return. To the defender. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. He'll look to throw it. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Back to throw. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And now they face 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Cougar 19.
Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First down from the red zone. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on first down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to second.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one, and with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it, or do they just kick it now? Through the tension and pressure, Will Reichard out to kick. This is a chip shot from the left hash.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivers.
37.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So they are indeed kings in the north as